John wears Fang for completing Ruki's trial. After Ruki casts his aura, it lingers longer than usual, plus 200%. Okay, like when he fires it? Is there a way to access their inventory from here? I guess I can just do it before the next thing. You find everyone is feeling rather miserable. You sense just being in flagging hands eats away at one's spirit. Only the Mtizo seems unaffected. Most of your fellow exiles lose -1 hope for the next rite. Suffer alongside them. A moment, reader. There are several courses we may take through flagging hands. If you choose to prolong your stay, it may be worth your while. However, your companion's spirits shall likely suffer more. Gold moat, valuable item if you take a job here. Plague Mont, faster route to reduce the loss of hope. Fallow Field can improve a talisman if you take a job here. Let's do the faster route. You make relatively swift passage across the region.
For you, sir.
Thank you, Blood Princess. Welcome back. Appreciate the resub. Let's keep going, everyone, just a little farther. While you gave up opportunities to earn more soul along the way, you sense your fellow exile spirits would have suffered greatly had you gone the long way. Your companions held on to what hope they had. Journey onward. You reach the Pit of Malaith. Having lingered in flagging hands as little as necessary, the intense gloom of the region had little time to shake everyone's resolve. You find Ruki rummaging in the corner of the black wagon. Hey chum, know what? It's good having somebody else around besides those two. So come to think of it, there's something I wanted to get your take on, and you have to promise to tell me honestly. Would you say, what I mean is, he hesitates trying to find the words. Look, what I'm trying to say is, you sense something serious is troubling him. He moves in very close, making sure no one else is in earshot. It's about my mustache. What? I've been getting some conflicting reports about it. Would you say my mustache? That it makes me look a bit, you know, unscrumpulous? Ruki wishes to know if you think his mustache suits him. It looks perfectly fine. He gives you a distinguished look. You suggest Ruki's mustache looks perfectly fine. He grins wide at you. Couldn't agree more, chum. I knew straight away you're a real judge of character. Anyway, gotta check the wheels again for mites. See you around. He bounds off out of the wagon. Ruki gains +1 hope because you complimented his mustache. Alright. Hey guys, you know this place? A lot of folks, but not a lot of customers. Know what I mean? Have a look around. So I have 75 gold. Cheapskates. As you make preparations for the coming rite, you wonder if the stars above will even be visible through the dense fog hanging over the Pit of Malith. Then, Tizo seems to be very concerned by something in the vicinity. The little imp disappears in a hurry. Oh, is Tizo alright? He was so frightened. He was not frightened. He was issuing a warning. Silence everyone. Take cover. Jodario makes quick note of several hiding places among the nearby crags and rotted husks. You wait. Something about the place dampens your senses. All you feel is creeping dread. Thoughts on Pyre so far? I played all Supergiant games, they're fantastic. The whole football minigame I think is odd and doesn't really sell me on it, but the storytelling and the music are incredible, so I'm here for it. From the shadows, a writhing shape slides forward, its hulking form draped in raiments. The shape stops. Slowly, its head turns from one of you to the next, each in turn. Wise of ye to hide yourselves from us, little nightwings. Ye trespass on the resting place of the astral born. We shall see ye when the stars muster the courage to illuminate this place. The creature vanishes into the dark. After a time, your companions reconvene. That was a bog crow. Indeed, that was which Udmilde of the Withdrawn. Although the rites dictate she cannot harm you bodily, with her, best not to take unnecessary chances. We'll take what chances we can get in all of this. Everyone, it's time. Your fellow exiles gain enlightenment after each rite, whether they prevail or not. The only failure is to stray from the path.
Why, you made it, reader. Made it all the way to the detestable pit of Melith.
Melith, that's how you say it.
Doing so, of course, you have disturbed your ancient adversaries, the Withdrawn. The deranged witch who leads them has big plans in store, should she prevail in all this. Now, as you know, I normally would wish you a shameful defeat. But in this case, I wish you a little bit of luck.
The crone Udmilde sees your companions gathered by their pyre. A little flame as that shall never warm ye here, much less survive the night. Hear us, Yislak! Make the Nightwing suffer! Yislak is a monstrosity described in myths and ballads, though slain by the 8 scribes. Ruki trots forward from your ranks. Listen here, you old bag. You don't scare any of us one bit, you or your buddy Yislak. Now, we doing this or what? The question hangs in the air for longer than is comfortable. It does seem to have drawn Udmilde's attention, however. Ruki begins to squirm a bit. Then Udmilde moves her slender fingers to her mouth. Foolish. Yislak shall grow. Yislak shall grow. Yislak shall grow. Look at that Voldemort face. He shall consume ye, ere your little flame has died. That we shall ensure. Old Milde slides off towards her followers. Ruki remains motionless for a time. Whoops.
Now let us begin. Edwin.
Glorious.
Joe Dariel. Tizo. Very well.
Scrahi! Tizo's ready to take on the Withdrawn alongside Hedwyn and Jodariel. No matter where ye go, Yislak shall find ye and devour ye.
Commence.
Dude, what? Oh my god, at the beginning I had no one selected, and I was trying frantically to just select somebody. That's weird. They killed each other?
All banished. Yes. A decisive blow.
Yo, she got the zoomies! Oh my god.
An opportunity.
Yo, those hops!
Quite an exchange. Sublime.
Sublime! Jody AFK.
Your pyre
She's
burns
the goalie, man.
for the while. Quite the turn of events.
Uh-oh. I did not want her to pick that up. Her picking that up messed things up big time.
How very fortunate. Thoroughly
That works.
banished. Glorious.
Call him AFK. If you use your implode attacks, it can take out a good number of them. I did forget about that. The lifeblood of Yislach, it flows within this lair and beneath this world. His lifeblood, it shall engulf ye in such blackness and despair.
The witch invokes a profane name I shan't repeat. Best beware.
Oh, whoa, there's
of
spots we
foul
can't walk
sorceries.
now.
Flailing
Wow.
shan't do
Good job,
anything,
Jody.
Rita. Do it. Damn. Ferocity
Oh, man.
a rather cunning trick.
Me already issuing a movement command to one guy, and then
Neither
it's
triumvirate
suddenly
is
like
closer
whipping
than the
over and I'm
other.
controlling somebody else is very disorienting.
Edwin doused the adversary's flames. No more than a lick of flame remains. My.
So that hits through walls.
The orb. And it is done.
Yo, he's got the bunnies.
The night
Hop,
winds
hop, hop,
once
hop, hop, hop.
again prevailed. 'Twas the will of the 8 scribes which kept their flame alive.
Oh, yes.
The right is complete.
Nice work, everyone. Never thought I'd have to stand against a bog dweller. It would seem our adversaries failed to unnerve us. Tizo praises everyone's courage against Udmilde and the Withdrawn. Yislach, we have failed thee, and the deed shall be repaid in blood. As for ye fools, ye shall be consumed. Everything around ye, from the soil to the stars, we shall see. Okay.
Boundless
Cool story, lady.
are the teachings of the scribes. 'Twould seem the exiled Jodariel
Focus,
has a
training,
knack for
prowess.
these affairs.
The path towards survival on the Blood Border. These rites make similar demands of us. The Blood Border is the northern edge of the Commonwealth and is a flat and vulnerable expanse. Choose a mastery for Jodariel. When landing from a jump, Jodariel briefly stuns nearby adversaries, making them drop the orb. 7 seconds after saluting her adversaries, Jodariel deals additional 10 damage to the adversary's fire. Saluting? Press T to salute during a rite. After banishing, instantly recover all your stamina. Let's get that.
Witness the rites firsthand and be inspired.
Okay.
Until the stars align.
The only thing I didn't like about this game is several endings depend on you losing at certain points to get them. I haven't lost a fight yet. But we can always YouTube the other endings. Having prevailed against the Withdrawn in a pitched battle, you and the others have some moments to recover from the ordeal in the relative safety of the Black Wagon. So, when can we get out of here? What, Greentail? Had enough of Ilmilde's hospitality for the time. Oh, Jody, yeah, thanks, I'm good. The reader in the stars will point the way as ever. It's just, so far, we've kept on going north. If that's the case again this time. The Sea of Solace spreads north and west from here for untold leagues. I cannot tell you when last a vessel dared to sail those waters. Tizo asserts himself during the conversation. What is the matter, little one? Tizo is trying to get you to come look at something outside the wagon. Reader, please go see what he wants. You excuse yourself and follow the imp into the dark of night. You find Faye and the Lone Minstrel already gazing up at the stars. Can you not read the stars yourself then, Mr. Minstrel? I fear it is not so simple as matters of can or cannot when it comes to me, Faye. We shall see what the reader has to say. This is his charge. And here he is in fact. Thank you for fetching him, Tizo. Tizo is happy to have obliged the Lone Minstrel. Reader, it would seem the skies have cleared to some extent. Please look upon the stars and see where they compel us go next. Seek now your destination. The rites beckon you still further north toward the middle of the Sea of Solace. That's not good. You're joking, right, chum? Does the reader seem the joking type to you, Greentail? We do not argue with the stars. You talk like we could just go ride right out into the water. Pardon my interruption, though. Perhaps we can. What? My client's Sandalwood. He has a way of anticipating such eventualities. West of here lies a place called Big Bertrude's. The proprietor is an old companion of his. She may be able to assist us. Headwind's smile returns. That sounds like our best shot right now. Let's pack it up and move as soon as possible. Greetings, reader. It's good that you're here, for there is something I wish to tell you privately. Do you have a moment? I shall not keep you long, though I know your time is precious. Okay. You bid him continue and make clear your interest in whatever he has to say. Very well. Thank you for your time, and I should further note, perhaps matters that pertain directly to the rites I must reveal to you alone, and for thus I am obliged. In any case, when you confronted the Withdrawn and the witch Umilde, you might recall she tended to invoke a certain name. Yislok the Astral Born. I hesitate to say it even now. You would be forgiven if you took the ravings of Umilde from your nonsense. However, words, as it turns out, ring with a certain truth. Before the union of the 8 scribes, when first they found themselves here in the downside, this land was even less hospitable, if that can be believed. It was ruled over by the greater titans. The one called Yislok was the eldest and most fearsome of the lot. Just the same, the scribes managed to defeat it. They later used Yislok's own hide and ichor to bind the Book of Rites. However, Yislok did not truly die, for by some accounts, he seems to be incapable of death. The creature is regenerating even now, though very, very slowly. It is vowed to devour this land and everything in it. Only then can it return into whatever plane that banished it to ours. So in a way, it is an exile just like you. It should, if ever should the creature be reborn, it shall be many ages hence. Thus the ravings of Umilde are more or less inconsequential for the while. Yet the history of Yislok is inexorably linked to the rites, and therefore must be known. I trust your research of the book shall lead you to discover more in time. I hope all of this is of some reassurance. And now I leave you to your more immediate concerns. I shall go check to see how everyone is faring at this time. He heads out into the evening, bidding you a good rest of the evening. Do I have anything to do with the book? How do I turn just like one page? Bottom left and bottom right. Okay. The Empire's collapse, in the words of Golgolthanium Master General, was not long before the Empire began to crumble. With my liege gone, his own country quickly began to turn upon itself. I must admit that this collapse had started long before the Emperor's disappearance, his decision to give chase after a myth but hastened the inevitable. All the while, the rope caller stood by, awaiting such a time as he could rule in my liege's stead. He would be our people's savior. His first charge was to organize a search for the missing Solium Myrrh. Warriors, pathfinders, and scholars heard the call and prepared to seek him out. Okay. Continue journey. Big Bertrude's. The Lone Minstrel says someone here can help you pursue the stars across the sea. Hi, Niavalar. I didn't know I was going to be reading this much tonight, chat.
It's been a great 12 months of solid watching. I really appreciate it.
I'm glad that you love being here, Samuel. Keeps me in business that y'all like this broadcast. Appreciate the support. Thank you. This is the place. Let us go to see my client's companion as soon as you are ready. Anything in here? No. Alright, seek Bertrude. Big Bertrude's is a sickly gathering of bog dwellers who stay within shadows, yet you can feel their eyes surveying everything. The lone minstrel steps forward. Sandalwood sent us. Those words are enough to make the bog dwellers snap to attention. They emerge from the mud and dark and begin inspecting your black wagon with their strange tools. One of the bog dwellers slithers forth. She is larger than the rest and leaves no doubt that she commands the others. I can't tell if she has Medusa hair or just snakes on her head hanging out. Thou speakest the name Sandalwood. We would know his whereabouts. Reveal them to us. Good day to you, Big Bertrude. It is a pleasure to meet you at last, for Sandalwood always spoke highly of you and your handiwork. He did he? In turn, we know who thou must be. Yet thou speakest of the past. Sandalwood, doth he yet live? Speak plain and quickly. To be quite frank with you, madam, I do not know for certain, for I have been apart from him for some time, carrying out his will. Though I have every faith that yet I, Sandalwood, lives, as for his current whereabouts, I understood that he awaits us somewhere near Waking Wood, beyond the waters. We wish to seek him there, though as you can see our wagon is ill-suited for the task. The one called Bertrude frowns at this, studying the lone minstrel all the while. Indeed. Then leave us. Return at dawn. That is all. By your grace, Big Bertrude. The lone minstrel turns away, but Hedwyn stops him. Hold on. Are you sure about this? Leaving the wagon in their care? All should be in accordance with my client's plan. You keep calling Sandalwood your client. He must reward you well. Aye, in a manner of speaking. He helped me find a sense of purpose I thought lost. Hedwyn nods at you and then turns to you. Well, my friend, I guess we'll see what happens, right? I'm off to let the others know. You find yourself with time for your vocations, while the bog dwellers go about their business. So is this your Mentor 1 companion? I think I'm gonna go for buff everyone a little again. You excuse yourself from the others to go pore over the Book of Rites and its mysteries, though greater understanding comes to the reader's influence. Hope is reduced banishment duration. Size of aura. Let's get more aura size. Oh, my aura! You attune yourself to the strange and mystic properties of the Book of Rites, embracing such as possible that which cannot be explained or truly known. Inspiration comes to you in a flash, whether from the book or from within, you cannot tell. Finish studying. Continue draining. The lone minstrel finds you early the next day. Reader, it is ready. Please come have a look. The others are already there. The lone minstrel beckons you to come see the wagon. Is it gonna have like flotillas on the side or something? Step inside. The black wagon appears different now than it did even a day before. The hull is fully sealed and reinforced, and all manner of nautical equipment adorns the port side. We have a port side? Wow. You people seeing this? I'm gonna have a look around. The wagon should be fit for a sea voyage. Let us depart at your earliest convenience. What about Big Bertrude? She then appears, as if on cue. Tell that Sandalwood he owes us twice over. If I may, Big Bertrude, you could tell him yourself if you wish to accompany us in our voyage north. Our group would welcome someone of your vast experience. Dare thee make flirtations upon us? Thirsty headwind boy. No, enough. Yeah, look at his eyes. They actually made extra art for alarmed that the lady thinks he's flirting. Enough. But should ye see that Sandalwood, tell him to come visit us again. Now be gone from here and tell no one that we were paid in favors. She slithers off without another word. Soon the lone minstrel breaks the silence. We are fortunate that she assisted us, but we should go just as she said. I know the navigational controls and shall explain. This is so exciting. I don't know how to swim. Scream! I am beginning to feel ill already. Your black wagon became seaworthy. The Sea of Solace awaits. Set sail. Worm Gulf. Before she left, Big Bertrude shared knowledge of a current that should draw you out to sea. Flop. You and your companions watch the sea as your wagon rolls over the gentle waves. We have crossed into Worm Gulf. I hope that all of you are acclimating well. There is no acclimating to these worm-infested waters. We risk everything to sail here. As long as we follow the cold current Big Bertrude indicated, we shall be safe. If the next ride is in the middle of the sea, how will our adversaries meet us there? They shall find their way as we find ours. It is all part of the scribe's design. Now, reader, please confirm the next point on our sea journey. We seek the Hulk of Oars. Only one thing to click on. Outer Solace. Fetid waters off the coast of the Flagging Hands. Bertrude's instructions are to navigate the maze of maws in a curving route bearing northeast. The wagon continues rolling gently across the waves, which seems to you a welcome change of pace after having come from Flagging Hands not very long ago. However, Jodariel seems more concerned now than before and paces ceaselessly. When she notices Ruki, she stops him for some questions. Greentail, how is he doing? Who? Edwin? Oh, he's pretty much the same. Been up all night, retching into the waters, if I had to guess. His first time out at sea. His first. She turns to you. Reader, please check on Edwin when you have the opportunity. He requires our support, and we require his swift recovery. So he's seasick? You wish them a good afternoon, and you go up to check on the others in the group. Later, you find Hedwin looking out of sorts. Oh, hello, my friend. It's just, the sea hasn't been good for me, I guess. It's funny, all this trouble just to get back to the Commonwealth of all places. Hey, tell me something. What do you miss the most about that place? The friends I had. You tell them that there were those who did support you over the years, and it pains you to be apart from them. Yeah, I hear you, my friend. There's someone I miss terribly back there myself. I'm sure that when you make it out of here, your loved ones will be waiting. Anyway, I'll be fine, I think. Thank you for checking up on me. You sense he wishes to be alone. There's not much to be done for him for now. It appears Hedwin is too ill to conduct the next rite.